Hello, love. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to channel into your energy today. My name is Ja, and I definitely have a message for you. So, what I'm hearing, what I heard loud and clear during my meditation was that you are a big deal. You're so much more of a big deal that you could even imagine or understand. Like, I know that you've been doing the work. I know that you've been, dedicating yourself to you, to your craft, to your talent, to this like purpose. And because of that, you've gained so much like of this inner glow. Like you're glowing from the inside out. And I know that you feel a shift within yourself, but I don't think you understand how much that light is pushing out and just like creating this beautiful aura of energy and light around you. I know that you sense the changes, like you can see the changes, but I think it's hard because again, nothing in your reality has necessarily changed but you. But you are a big deal, and soon the world's gonna know. Like soon it's gonna be like ever present. Like people around you are gonna be like, what's different? You working out? Did you cut your hair? Like it's gonna be noticeable soon. Like you've noticed, spirit definitely notices, like there is a change, but soon it's gonna be to the point where your outside, your reality, your outside reality matches how you feel inside. And so this is great. This is great, but it's also like now you require so much more protection and discernment and boundaries. And that's what the message is today. It's like protecting your legacy is what I heard. Like you're a big deal now. Again, you could just feel like super regular, right? You could have your same old job, your same friends, like be in the same home that you've lived in forever, maybe. But because of the work that you've been doing, that you have done, that you continue to dedicate yourself to, you hold spiritual rank. Like you, your energy is different. You float. You don't walk anymore. You floating around. So it's this energy of just like needing to understand that, to overstand that. Like you need to understand that you're not regular. And I hate to just like throw this word around because I feel like it's overused, but you really are a chosen one. Like you are the chosen one, and things are gonna change pretty dramatically for you in your life moving forward. And it's just being aware being aware that you can't be everywhere anymore. Like you can't just go everywhere, be around everybody, because you need a certain level of protection, a certain level of like discernment. That's the word I'm getting. It's just like being aware again. And we've had this chat before, being aware of your surroundings, being aware of who you spend time with, whose energy you're in, whose home you're in even. Because the more that you graduate through these levels, and I feel like you're doing it so rapidly, the more that you expand and ascend, the more that it's possible that lower level energies are going to try to like pull you back. And I know that you sense this already, because I feel like at this time you could have toxic energies trying to spin the block, maybe exes, maybe old friends. Like people are being real nosy about you right now. I feel like you're in conversations, that you're not even in the room, and like people are chatting about where you're at, what you've been doing, because maybe you have entered this space where you're just like off to yourself, doing your own thing. You don't want to really be around too many people because you have this awareness. And I feel like people are being real nosy about you, and they're curious. Some are just curious, and some are like sensing that you're glowing up and wanting to attach. Of course, like who doesn't want to be near the light, right? So some people are wanting to attach to your light because they feel like they don't know how to get it for themselves. Whew, yeah. So it's just having this awareness that you ain't regular no more. That old life is about to be dropped from you so quickly. If it hasn't happened yet, it's about to happen, because you are a chosen one, and that comes with a certain level, again, of just of responsibility, awareness, and just but here's the thing, it's like you're going through this like full body upgrade. So part of that new hardware is having a more of an awareness of like the energies and frequencies that different people around you are holding. You'll be able to spot things easier. You'll be able to spot when people are projecting, when people are like envious. It's like all these things you're now being able to just sense so easily, and be able to like move accordingly, move toward or backwards from these different energies that you're feeling. So it's all a part of this upgrade that you're going through, that you're currently in. Being able to sense these things, you know, from far away too. You'll be able to sense that you're not supposed to be somewhere from over the phone. Like you'll get an invite and it's like, hey, come through, and you're like, nah. Stand on that no. You know what I mean? Stand on that no. It's like you're needing to drop the people pleasing at this time. All of that. All that has to go in protection of yourself, because it's about you. It's about your legacy. It's about what you're bringing forth into this world that needs to be protected. It's so precious. You are a catalyst. You're about to change hella lives. You know what I mean? Like you've changed your own already. And by change, when I say you're about to change lives, it's not you doing it. It's you living by example. You know, so it's like you have to be the example. Ooh, yeah, it's deep, collective. It's deep. You're so beautiful. Like the light coming off of you guys is, it's felt. It's felt. It is felt. It's like, you know what? Smudging, sage, having spiritual smoke could be real important, because at this time you just need to get it off of you. Whatever's trying to stick to you, please, you know, take a smoke bath, you know, pretty often. That could be a message for somebody. Yeah, you're needing to, again, cleanse and just keep your energy to you, and give yourself permission to let others' energy go at this time. Spirit, what else? Because this message is gonna hit for somebody. Like I know somebody is in need of this, because okay, I got the 3 of Cups. Let's see what else comes out. 3 of Cups with the Emperor. Yeah, it's like, okay, so I'm getting this right. It's summer over here now. Like this is a timeless message, but we've entered summer recently. So it's like, I'm sure the invites are going to be, you know, like your schedule is wanting to be jam-packed, right? Because it's the time where people are out. The sun is shining. You're wanting to be outside probably. I get that. But with the Emperor and the 3 of Cups, it really feels like you again need to be so discerning about who you spend time with, where you spend time. Spirit's not saying don't celebrate, like yes, have fun, but like tune into where you're supposed to be. Like follow your emotional guidance about the friendships and collaborations and networking that you're drawn to. Like you're gonna want to go towards like Spirit's leading you to certain events and around certain people, because they're in the same frequency as you, and you're meant to elevate each other. Excuse me. You're meant to elevate each other at this time. So yeah, you could be a really popular invite at this time, because everybody wants to be in your energy. They sense something's different. They sense something's like, ooh, new. Even if you don't kind of realize it. But you're not meant to be everywhere. And that's coming through so strongly. Like you can't just, it's like, it's like if Beyonce just wanted to like go anywhere, hit the mall, go to Sephora. Like you can't just, you're a spiritual celebrity. You can't just be everywhere, because because it's not safe spiritually, you know? It's not, it's like you have to go where your spirit team has vetted you to go, you know? And I know that that sounds shitty. But it's not because it's like you're not wasting time in like, spirit doesn't want you to waste your time, and you're making moves, you're making the moves going forward that's going to elevate you, elevate the collective, like raise the consciousness. Like it's like you're not just doing things to be doing them anymore, if that makes sense. You're being specifically placed in certain places, in certain areas, in certain, you know, for a reason is what I'm getting. Is this tracking? Y'all following? Somebody's following. Okay. Queen of Cups. Yeah, just what I'm getting with the Queen of Cups is just you following your emotional guidance right now. You're so emotionally intelligent. And again, you can sense when the vibes are off. You can sense where you're meant to go, where your energy's meant to be. And you can also sense who's trying to steal from it, who's trying to siphon your energy. Your intuition is so on point right now. And it's like, lean into that. Lean into it. This is, you have really defined this side of you because it's supposed to be in support of you right now. The Nine of Swords also popped out. So it could also, this could also be that you're into your super empathic gifts, and you might be feeling so much of like the negativity and things coming off of other people's anxiety. And again, that's why you're not meant to kind of be everywhere, because people are holding so much trauma. You never know what anybody's going through, and you could probably walk in a room and there could be all smiles, everybody's looking great, nobody's showing this Nine of Swords energy, but there are people in the room that are going to just be so low, and you can kind of like feel that, you know. So it's also, I'm also feeling like you need to just be aware of how much your spidey senses have grown. Like you really are this empathic person, and you can feel other people's energies. So just knowing that every time you get kind of like a mood shift, or every time the energy changes within yourself, it's not always you. You need to be checking who you're around, like what's really going on. Different spaces hold energy, different people hold different energy. So maybe you're feeling kind of like in a low state right now, in depression, or just having this anxiety that you don't even know where it's coming from. I feel like Spirit's saying that's from others. Like that energy is coming off of someone else, and maybe you need to just like clock that. Maybe you need to, because maybe this is like an ongoing thing that you're like, I'm not even like this. But again, you need to be aware of who you're around. And it's not saying even like don't be around them, but you need to do what you have to do to release that energy from you. Again, being the light ain't no joke. It's not for the weak, because everybody wants to be in the light. Everything wants to be in the sun. You know, and I was getting this message earlier. So the Two of Cups popped out, and I feel like the way it's been explained to me is that because you are this spiritual celebrity now, you hold rank, you do require, like, you and your legacy is important, and you require a certain amount of protection. And that's why you're being given this like divine counterpart, this, you know, kingdom spouse, if you will. This soulmate level energy is going to be coming into your life, if it's not already, because they're helping out with some of that protection, right? So it's like, for my divine feminines, you're getting that divine masculine come into your life that is going to physically protect you in this world. And for my divine masculines, you're getting the divine feminine into your life to spiritually protect you. So there's a level of protection that this partnership is going to bring. It's like the love is there, the passion is there, but it's also serving a purpose, because this person that's coming in is on your timeline. Like they know the plan. The plan has been downloaded. Like, it's a beautiful connection, because you guys are going to be working as a team for this higher purpose, for this higher calling. They're on they're in your frequency. It's gonna be like, okay, so you know how, like in Twilight, right? Edward was really drawn to Bella because he couldn't hear her thoughts. Like he could hear the thoughts of everybody except for Bella, and that gave him like peace because he didn't have to like, he wasn't like bogged down by like whatever she was thinking and everything like that. So it's like this person coming in is gonna bring you that peace because they're on the same level. Like you're so much of an empath, but they've worked on themselves, so they don't have a lot of this going on in their energy. It's going to be pleasant to be around them, and it's going to feel so different being around them than anybody else because again, they have a certain level of peace within themselves. They love their selves. They've kind of they've mastered like they've mastered their emotions, so it's just going to feel different being around them. It's going to be a joy and a delight to be around this energy because it matches yours. But again, they're also going to be offering you a level of protection, whether it's like, and I'm not seeing like necessarily like a bodyguard looking man coming in, even though he could be, he could be thick, but it's just, they have gifts as well. And they know the plan. Like, they have been handed the plan and they accept. This is already happening in the spiritual realm, you guys. This is already happening. Yeah. They've, like, you guys have both at the same time had this breakthrough about what you're here to do. With the Ace of Swords, like, you have this clarity. It's so clear to you and you're not backing down. You're just like, I might as well. I feel like you guys are like, I'm so far in it. I'm so far in it that there's nothing else for me to do but step in. So because you guys have both what is it? Like agreed. Like the contract has been signed. This is coming in if it hasn't already. And y'all are both on the same team. You know the plan. Like, that person's gonna come into your life and it's not even gonna be like a let me catch you up. It's like, all right, cool, you're here now, let's get to it. Let's get to work. Yeah, they're gonna know their position. You're gonna know yours, and it's gonna be lovely. Okay, I pulled the Eight of Swords. Let's see, why is the Eight of Swords here? Okay, with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it kind of feels like the protection is what's really coming up right now, because I feel like people who can't get out of their own heads, people who are trapped and bound by their own selves, mind you, because we've all been there, so no judgment. It's like they're going to be coming at you because they're going to be knowing how it is that you got the sense. They're going to smell freedom on you. They're going to smell this clarity. They're going to see this light coming off of you, and they're going to be so curious as to how you got here. I feel like they're really going to be coming at you. And some people, again, just out of curiosity and like, sister, like, help me, and others are going to just be coming for your light, really. And in the way that they're just trying to attach to you, maybe like annoyingly, because they can't see how they can get it for themselves. You've left this energy long ago. And some people, what I'm hearing is, some people you will be guided to help, to come out of this Eight of Swords energy, where it's like, really, they blindfolded themselves. They nothing's binding them but their own mind. Some people you're going to feel like you want to help. And some people you're meant to help. Spirit is saying you're going to be shown signs of the ones who you're meant to go forward, helping, coaching, mentoring. It's not going to be everyone though, because again, we're not wasting time. You know, not everybody's ready. You can't take everybody with you. But yeah, some people you are meant to kind of bring along that are ready. But again, Spirit saying it's not everybody. Everybody who thinks they're ready for the light is not, in fact, ready. So wait on the signs and signals. Like, you will have clarity about who you're supposed to bring forward on the journey, if anyone, because this is really for you and you're meant to lead by example. But again, you've had this glow up that's so beautiful that people, of course, are just naturally curious and attracted. It's like moths to a flame right now. But again, not everybody's ready, because you know what you just went through. You know everything you did to get here. Everybody ain't ready. And to be quite honest, there will be people who are never ready in this lifetime, you know? That's okay. That's okay. Not everybody's meant to wake up this life in this lifetime. So, okay. Anything else, Spirit? What is the advice for the collective? Queen of Pentacles. I'm hearing go slow and take time. Take your time. Take your time. This glow up is for, this is like a life change. Like a, what am I meant to say? This is something that it's not just like a phase. It's not a fad. This is something that you're growing into. This is a position you're forever growing into, and that is for the, you know, that's going to be happening to you for the rest of your life, you know? Like, does that make sense? I feel like I'm not saying that right, but you get what I'm saying. So you can take your time and really kind of go slow and nurture yourself at this time. Like, give yourself what you need, give yourself the space. It's not a sprint. We're taking our time, and we're not missing any steps when it comes to this. You know, right now it's upping your level of protection, you know, and by saying that, I just mean becoming aware that you are someone that needs protection, you know? What else with the Queen of Pentacles? Because I feel like this is important. Help me to get the message out, Spirit. What else with the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, you're really coming into, I got also the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So you're really coming into this beautiful alignment, and I love this card so much. She's just surrounded by comfort and luxury and like style, grace. You're really going to be reaching people by way of just like being. Because like, who wouldn't see her and be like, wow, she's so gracious. She's so like beautiful. It's just going to be coming out of you, you know? So you're meant to take your time and really have yourself be your top priority, because there's so much beauty and light within you. It's of course going to shine on your exterior as well. So you're coming across as more beautiful. I just keep hearing that word, more beautiful than you've ever been. And again, nothing's changed physically necessarily. You may have like cut your hair, gotten some new clothes, but nothing's really changed. It's just the energy that you're exuding, your self-worth. You understand the magnitude of yourself, or you're starting to understand that you are a big deal. You're worthy of all the blessings that are coming. And so when you feel this way about yourself, you become more attractive, more magnetic. And so again, it's not overnight you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm worthy. This is something that is a process. It really is, because we have to unlearn so much, years of conditioning and training. So let it be the beautiful process that it is. But trust me, you are meant to be surrounded by all the beauty, all of the things, like all the success is coming to you. And it's coming quickly. It's coming quickly. And You know, for some of you, it could feel like an overnight thing. It could feel overnight, but again, you know all of the hard work that you've been putting into this. So that's what it is. Other people could be like, "Oh, wow, you grew up overnight," but you're like, "No, I've been doing this work." Sorry, there's a fly. I've been doing this work. Like, this has happened so gradually, but maybe you've been out of, you haven't really been around people, so they haven't been able to see the gradual steps. They just see you pop out like this. But you know the work, you know the dedication and the time it took. Okay, last messages, Spirit. Ooh. Magician and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's time to pop out, and people are gonna see you as some kind of wizard. They're like, wow. And you are truly the magician, because you've alchemized your pain, the trauma, everything that you were feeling into this love energy, into this light energy. And it's funny because what I'm hearing is some people know, a lot of people do know your story. The ones that are close to you know your story, and they're like, how did she ever make it through this? How did he ever come through this? Like, I know what they've been through. And that's why the attraction is going to be so strong, because they're like, what did you do? How did you, like, I know what you've been through. How are you on the other side? And how has it been so quickly? I feel like there's going to be a lot of awe and wonder from other people around you. Yeah, you just have a lot of different energies coming towards you right now, and spirits needing you to be aware of your attraction. You don't know how attractive you are energetically, also physically, most definitely, but energetically, it's new because maybe you've always been attractive, right? And you've gotten a certain amount of energy, but it doesn't compare to what's being attracted to you now, because you have this light energy. It's different. It's different. And you're gonna need to figure out how to walk in the world. Just like celebrities can't go everywhere, be everywhere, do everything. You're having to figure out a new way to, like, be in the world. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I definitely want to pull some angel numbers for you guys, because I know I love resonating with different angel numbers, and seeing these numbers throughout the day and being like, okay, that message really was for me. So let's pull a few. Okay, the first one is 678, progress. You're making progress and advancement towards your goals. Stay focused and committed to your journey, knowing that success is within reach. So 678. 876. Wow. Okay. Okay, 876 and 678. Wow. Okay. Release. Let go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve your highest good. Embrace freedom in your life. We talked about freedom. Like, you have this new sense of, like, you are free. You've unbound yourself. You've unbound yourself. And people are wondering, how did she do it? Where's that card? I gotta get my life together. Hold on. Where'd that card go? Okay. There we go. With the 8 of Swords, it's like you've unbound yourself. You were a completely different person 6 months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago. You were completely different. And for you to pop out, looking the way you do, energetically, like, your energy is so different. People are really wondering, like, how did she do it? You have this energy of freedom. You're not trapped by the thoughts in your minds. You're not trapped. You don't feel like there's anything that you can't do and anywhere that you can't go. And people sense that. So 678, 876. Let's see. Okay. Let's get 2 more. letting go. 3, 2, 1. Surrender and let go of control. Release resistance and trust in the flow of life, knowing that everything unfolds in divine timing and for your highest good. Girl, this fly is killing me right now. Yeah, that's how they're gonna be though. That's confirmation. Like, people are gonna really be trying to be all up in your energy, whether it be physically or just people mentally, pulling on your energy. It's going to be kind of annoying. You got to really set up some boundaries, Abundance, 888. Financial abundance and success are on the horizon. Stay focused and disciplined. I'm hearing too that the partnership that's coming is going to help you. Maybe they've mastered that, what you need as far as holding up boundaries and setting up energetic boundaries and physical boundaries with people. I'm hearing that this person is like really out of their people pleasing phase, and they know how to do it in a way that maybe you haven't mastered yet. So it's like this partnership is, y'all, it's everything. It really is, because the love is there. Again, the passion is there, but also it's like y'all are supposed to be growing and evolving together. It's so much about like collaboration and partnership as well as like all the other things that we want in a relationship. But it's on purpose. It's like the most purposeful thing. Yeah, this is coming in, and it's really beautiful for many different reasons. So again, you guys, be protecting your peace. Be aware of the energy that's lifting you up and what's pulling you down. Just have this, walk through this world and have an awareness. I'm really sensing, what I'm getting is that have moments of stillness in your life where you can just deep breathe, and you can and just be aware of like what you're feeling kind of at all times. Be like checking in with yourself, checking in and scanning your body like very often. I heard somebody once say that they like set a timer, like for every 30 minutes they'll have a timer go off, and they just like, what's the word? They check in with themselves as a sense of like becoming present. It's like we do so much every day and our mind just goes here, there, but it's like, how often are you present and in the moment? So they have like a timer where it's like my be present timer, where you check in with yourself. How do I feel? What am I thinking in this moment? Is that serving me? Is it against me? Because really you can let your mind just go, and it's just thinking about all sorts of crazy stuff. So sometimes you need to reel it in. This message is for somebody. Reeling back in that monkey mind and really checking in with yourself and being attuned to the present moment is important at this time. So anyways, I hope this helps, collective. I love you. I'm so proud of you. You are a big deal. It's time that you start to understand that and know it, even though I feel like you secretly do. Okay, until next time.